Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to do a my hair journey video because my hair has changed more times than the Winchesters have died and come back to life. Let's get started. I started fucking with my hair when I was in about 5th grade, but the real changes didn't start until I was in 8th grade. Take a look-see here back when I was a young lad. Jessica is totally gonna kill me for using these photos, but hey, she's the one who kept them all these years. This was back in 8th grade. These extensions were piece of shit excuse extensions from Spencer's and Hot Topic. We seriously thought we were so cool back then. And that hairspray, no man, no. I was the biggest scene queen poser on the planet, but let's be real, I fucking rocked that shit. Like, what is this Photoshop here? I don't even understand it. And I was so proud of this picture. Like, everyone thought it was super cool on MySpace. And really, what is it? What am I even doing? I don't understand. Yep, I definitely rocked those coontails too. Hell yeah, bitch. This is like second semester of my freshman year. I took out all the extensions, colored my hair black, and I just started using my layers to tease. This is me trying to look profound and gothic. In this next picture, still rocking all black, still rocking the combat boots, straight black hair. That's my ex-boyfriend. Yeah, so I just try to keep it a little more simpler and like less chaotic. Then when we came back for our sophomore year, I decided to be a little more adventurous and color my hair a wild color for the first time using Splat. I was pretty proud of myself back then, but looking at it now, it wasn't the best work. I also wanted to incorporate this picture because for some reason I was really proud of it back then, so I wanted to honor that. Then almost immediately I put brown box dye over it because the pink faded to a really gross color. This is us at Halloween. I really enjoyed having the long brown hair. I thought it suited me pretty well. And here is some more photo bucket Photoshop. I was all into that shit back then. And then one day I was having a bad hair day and walked into a hair cuttery and said, hey, chop it all off. And I ended up loving this. I would do this haircut again immediately. My 16-year-old angst. After that dramatic color and cut, I kind of just like let my hair grow out and try to gain back my all natural color and length. And it took me probably until like the beginning of senior year. So all of junior year I was trying to grow this color out. Then finally, my senior year, when I was 17, I finally was all black again, all one length. And then of course I got tired of that and added these two little peekaboos. Did that myself with bleach, and I liked it. That was my 18th birthday right here. Of course I got bored with the one length and then had to go choppy layers all over again with a nice big blonde chunk of hair. And as I was letting that cut and color grow out, I was putting more box dye on it, and this is what it would fade to, and it was just this weird looking color. I have no idea what to call that. So I let that grow out. Summer 2012, someone let me listen to Skrillex, and I went to Great Clips and had them shave my head. What was I thinking? I actually really liked this look. As basic and like so unoriginal as it was at the time because everybody was doing it, I think I pulled it off pretty fucking well. My huge comb over and the long layers really gave my hair some volume and lift, so it didn't really look like I was missing half a head of hair. This is me cosplaying Nation Explosion from Metalocalypse. Around this time, I had started beauty school and I became very, very scissor happy and went home and cut my own hair. And I, at the time, loved it very much, but now I look back and think, what the fuck was wrong with me? When we finally got to experiment with Wella color in beauty school, of course I had to do something super duper dramatic and go with this really bright red. And my shaved part was blonde and I had cheetah print on the side. And then that long strand of hair I had on the side, I fucking colored both blonde and red. Someone told me it looked like a fishing lure, and like ever since then I just like fucking hated it. When I was trying to go purple, I let the wrong person try to color my hair and it ended up turning black, but it turned to a really cool color that looked something like this. I also love that shirt, by the way. I still have that shirt. That shirt is amazing. I will keep it forever. And after my cosmetology educators highly advised me not to, I bleached out my hair to become this beautiful bubblegum pink color. That's my best friend Dom. Hi, Dom. And then I put in these non-matching extensions to make my hair look longer. I really liked that outfit. That was a nice outfit. I enjoyed it very much. This picture that you saw at the beginning is really important to me because the picture that I'm holding was drawn by a little girl that saw me in our salon and just thought my look was very unique and she decided to draw me. And I thought it was very sweet of her, and I've kept this picture ever since. It's hanging in my salon right now. At the beginning of 2013, my classmate had the opportunity to enter a competition in the Wella color competition, I think. And she did this wild hair color where I had like a darker, more muted pink, and my roots were blue and orange, and it was pretty cool. This is like the finished look. I didn't really care for that makeup. This is me trying clothes on for her. I had that dress for a long time, but it no longer fits me. I liked it very much though. And then when my boyfriend broke up with me and I was really sad, I did the one thing I knew that would make me really happy, and that was completely change up my hair. This was my dark berry skittle colored hair. I dyed the extensions as well as my hair, and I thought it looked amazing, and I wish I could have gone back and did it a little bit differently, but I'm very pleased with the way it looked. This is the first time me and Valentina ever hung out and she did my hair and makeup for me. I was so proud of this look, I even did it on my cousin as well so we could match. Dun 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 dun! Then I did what I thought I would never ever do, and I got a mohawk. My hair was so fried and dead by the time I went blues that I was like, fuck it, we're doing it, half my head is shaved anyways. Finally started sporting the mohawk, and for a while I was very confident in it. Then I rocked that shit like there was no tomorrow. This mohawk meant so much to me, and I rocked it in every color I could think of. It was very liberating and wonderful. I was newly single. I hadn't been single in such a very, very long time. The last time I was single, I was a freshman in high school. 18 years old, just finished beauty school, learning about who I was. This mohawk was a symbol of my freedom and my creativity blooming, and I was just having so much fun with it. I loved wearing it down, I loved wearing it up, and all kinds of styles, wearing it with a hat like this picture. And it was just a very significant time in my life when I had this mohawk, and I will never ever take this back. And one day when I'm back in the hair industry, I will most likely do this again. This is me when I graduated beauty school. Very proud moment of my life. And my best friend beside me, like she always is, no matter what. There's that dress again. Can't fit in that anymore. I was really skinny at the time. And I'm just so proud of this look. I was really, really happy with it. I didn't even really explain to you how extraordinary it was for me to have this haircut. It was, like again, I said, it was like a symbol of freedom for me, and I don't know, I just was incredible for me. Being blonde was amazing for me, and having this awesome mohawk, I really stood out in the crowd. I really made a name for myself, and I will always remember these days fondly. And by the time I had fried my mohawk until there was nothing left for me to use, I decided to cut my hair off to a really, really short pixie cut, which is another thing I thought I would never do, and I ended up sporting it rather well. I had the jawline to support it at the time. I wasn't like a million pounds like I am now. Of course, I'm being dramatic. Love your body no matter what size you are. And I was also very happy with this too. I was really enjoying myself at this time. By this time, as you can see, with any light colored hair color, it faded rather quickly into very odd colors like pink and purple and blue and icy blonde. So I decided to do something darker. This picture I just added because I really loved it with the faux fur and the little kitty cat. covered that with a deep plum that I got from Sally's. I can't remember which color I used. I think it was Beyond the Zone. This is what it looks like from the back. Oh my gosh, my skinny neck, I'll never see that again. Again, just having lots of fun with being able to be creatively free with my job. When that faded, I just put on this super cute, like, fun pink color, rocking pink again. This is around the time that I was meeting Derek for the very first time, so I had to get a nice fresh color in, and this is our very, very, very first picture together. You can see how happy and excited we were. Who knew that we'd be together 3.5 years later? I love him to death. He's the most amazing fiance in the world. After I got back from my trip to New Mexico to meet Derek, for some reason I had this little bug up my ass to bleach my pink hair out. And it turned to this really cute pink cotton candy look, but at the same time I had ruined my hair by this time. It was cute, but not worth it at all. With that being said, I decided to experiment with something I wanted to do back when I was in 8th grade, and that was to have orange hair. And I really liked it, only it lasted like 2 weeks. Thankfully, I have all these wonderful selfies to remember it by. Maybe once I'm back in to doing hair again, like I've said before, I'll try this out again, and I'll have beautiful long locks to show it off, and so it'll be really neat. While my orange hair was fading to this weird peachy color, I bought this fabulous fucking wig from, I want to say it was like beauty supply. It was some kind of beauty supply store. Anyways, the best wig I ever purchased. Missed this wig so much. It was like the cherry on top of a fantastic hair journey here. And even though my hair was fried underneath, I still looked fabulous and as fuck, and you can tell that me and Valentina constantly fought over it. She won. Once it was time to retire the wig, I went back to basics, I went back to black, and I pretty much just started growing my hair out for the next 2 years. I did not touch it with color up until about 2015. Yeah, no, it was probably at the end of 2014, and then 2015 I really started to experiment with my hair. And here's just a picture of like hair growth when I was using mane and tail. So that's a cool thing to use too if you want to grow your hair. So pretty much all of 2014, I just let my hair grow out. Being away from home and being, not being in the salon all the time probably helped me keep my hair stronger and healthier. As you can see, it was growing back a lot thicker and less split ends, less damage. And it just took a lot of patience. And I think by the time 2015, the beginning of 2015 is when I decided I was going to try and do hair color again. The first color I used when I came back from my hiatus of coloring my hair, I did this color, but it was really hard to capture the true color on camera. So this is what I have to show you guys. So when I was comfortable with putting color back into my hair, I decided to go for the next extreme, which was being blonde, and as blonde as I could be. Ombre was something new that I was trying out, and I really enjoyed it. I like doing the high on ombre where I was like really rooty rather than like way down low. This is my first attempt at doing the ombre, and I really loved it. Jennifer did a good job, and yeah, so this was really cool to do too. Since I didn't want to keep up with the blonde, I decided to have some fun with it and put a rose gold in my hair, and it faded really nice, and I really enjoyed it. This is what it looked once it was fading. It was really intense at first, and then it started to like fade to this really nice iridescent rose gold color. My 2015 Halloween costume that everybody adored, as well as myself. Once the rose gold faded, I just put a nice sweet red, like red wine color over it, and let that fade until I had to color my hair again. So that's what that looked like. And when the wine red faded, I went back to basics again so I could let my hair grow out a little bit longer. I went back to my original hair color. Loved this hairstyle, by the way. Happened by a total accident, and I ended up adoring it. Just another quick selfie of what my hair looked like with all one length, all one color. I always seem to sport my natural hair color when I really want to grow my hair out, and this is the longest my hair has ever been as it is currently. So after I got it to a nice length that I wanted, I was reunited and it felt so good. Finally, here's what I currently look like. My fabulous green evergreen hair by Pravana Vivids, done by the fabulous Valentina when I went back home to go see her and my family. This is the best hair color yet. I think it makes me look like a tree with my beautiful brown skin tone. So yeah, finally, here we are at the end. This is my hair journey. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. It took a really long time doing it. But yes, thank you very much for watching this video. It took me a long time, but it was really fun to go back and look at all the memories of everything that I've been through since 8th grade. Thanks for watching. Enjoy. Bye.